Welcome back. At least we've had a pretty dry morning to get rid of some of that water we got yesterday.
That's right, but we're starting to see a change in the tide, if you will, in
terms
of showers and storms in the afternoon. Right on dot, too. We were saying at the noon hour, that's when we're going to begin to see them fire up. And we're looking at overcast skies now in downtown Macon. Temperatures in the 80s and 70s, 80 in Cochrane, 81 in Warner Robins, and in Macon, 80 in Gray, 81 in Milledgeville. Looking at 78 as you get up towards Eatonton and 79 over in Thomaston. But man, take a look at the dew points. We're looking at dew points in the 70s. In fact, almost 80 here in Swainsboro. This is just about as humid as it can get, especially with our temperatures where they are right now. There's not a whole lot of difference between our dew points and our temperatures. And anytime you get that, especially in the afternoon, that's when you're going to run into some shower and storm activity beginning to develop. And that's what we're seeing right now. So in a couple of spots in Wilkinson County, that's going to be just south of Irwinton, down into Telfair County, Wheeler counties as well. That's where we saw the showers earlier this morning. And then over into Crisp County, saw a heavier shower just a moment ago crossing Lake Blackshear. That's beginning to fall apart. But what's catching my eye, seeing some more development back up on the Henry Butts County line, but then also on the Talbot Upson County line. So that's going to be the trend through the day today. We're going to be looking at these showers and storms beginning to fire up. You can see very unsettled across the Carolinas. What's actually going on here is a low pressure system is just up to our north, and that's what's helping to develop these showers and storms across the area. Also back down into Mississippi and Louisiana, where I can tell you they do not need the rain at all. Some spots of this section of the country have seen over a foot of rain just within the past 5 days. Now let's get into future view back here in central Georgia today. Again, going to see isolated showers right around that 3 o'clock hour. But what's new on the trends with future view is it's actually pulling majority of our activity now, the shower and storm activity, after sunset tonight. I think that's plausible, especially given the fact that we're not seeing a whole lot of sun today. So that is very possible, I will say, across central Georgia. Heavier downpours, maybe even a couple strikes of lightning. Now, we'll be quiet tomorrow morning for the most part, but then for tomorrow afternoon, we're going to get the activity going once again. I think a slightly better rain chance tomorrow than today. I've got today at 70%, tomorrow at 80%, and then even waking up on Thursday morning, still looking at heavy downpours in just a few spots before we get into Thursday afternoon, and storms will be possible once again. Now, what the clouds are also doing for us, not only bringing us showers and storms, but it has kept most of the month of June cool. 12 below average days, 6 above average days, only 1 day at the normal temperature. I do think the next few days we will remain below average here in central Georgia, which is now 92 for this time of year. Also continuing to monitor Tropical Storm Brett out there in the Atlantic, winds of 40 miles an hour, moving to the west now at 21. Let's track it here with the National Hurricane Center. A change from this morning is that they are taking it more along a southerly track. Now with that, the storm's not going to be able to get as strong. So still looking at a strong tropical storms approaching the Lester Antilles by the time we get into, let's say, late in the day, Thursday, early Friday, but now taking a more southerly track here in the Caribbean. So not coming as close to Hispaniola, maybe closer to Aruba there. The spaghetti models and somewhat of better agreement on this, certainly than we've seen the past few days. You can see taking it due west there, and with that track, I'm not too concerned about it impacting the United States. So some good news on that front, at least. 85, the high temperature today. There's showers and storms beginning around the noon hour, right on schedule. An 80% chance of rain tomorrow for the first day of summer, a high temperature of 82, and then steadily warming back to 90 by the time we get to Sunday. A lower rain chances for the weekend as well, 40% Saturday and 30% on Sunday.